I had the constant pain in my shoulders, my knee and lower back. I thought, well, be brave, try something new.
Our experience so far has been fantastic. Never seen so many people smile.
I already am feeling better in my shoulders. It has worked for me already.
I'm Homa.
And I'm Lily.
Where are you from and what are your conditions?
We come from Australia. My main concern was arthritis and back pains and so forth. And I've suffered from psoriatic arthritis and other issues, which is many.
Lots of issues.
Yeah.
I had the constant pain in my shoulders, my knee and lower back. I've been visiting osteopaths and chiropractors for ages, but I had a repeated ligament tour. So I came to see whether or not I can improve on that and feel better. I've had only 1 week here, but I already am feeling better in my shoulders. I would get up with pain at night, and I've had at least 3 really good nights with very minimal pain. So it has worked for me already.
How did you guys come up with the idea of trying the treatment with the stem cells?
3 months ago, we were in Europe and I saw the sign, Swiss Medica, and it said the stem cells. So I Googled it and I found there are many clinics around the world, and therefore did more research and tried to look into the results and people talking about it and all that. There's a lot of videos on YouTube about it, but we chose to come here.
What other clinics have you considered?
We looked at Mexico. We looked at there's
Colombia.
Bangkok has got one. But there's many around the world, but the northern U.S., America, basically Mexico and all that is run from U.S. bases, and they're more commercial type thing. They got good videos and all that, but looking at the result, I saw Swiss Medica. First of all, was one of the better established stem cell researchers, and we chose to come here.
Did you have any fears before coming here?
Lots.
Yeah, of course.
What are they?
My wife.
No, it is, you know, I'm really health conscious. So I try to eat right, I try to do everything right. Pain I couldn't get rid of. So we had to look at that operation or alternative. All my friends that had done the operations had ended up worse. They're limping, they're bad, they had to go again. So I thought, well, be brave, try something new, and I'm glad I did. Definitely beats having the operation, you know, invasive, cutting into you, scarring. So that's where I came from.
And what are your expectations, your diagnosis-wise? So you still, okay, you already started feeling something, but in general, like what would be the best result you would accept in your mind?
Yeah, for me was definitely less pain and maybe better immune system. We do see specialists that we take supplements and all that. They only help to a certain point. Our age is against us. So definitely better health would be part of it.
Were all your questions, about the medical part of the treatment answered along the way? So, how would I say, was everything clear?
Staff are amazing. Whether it's nurses, whether it's doctors, nothing was too hard. You know, like weekend doctor was away and he had his hand that wasn't feeling right. She came back, had a look at it. So as far as, honestly, as far as the service and people that care for you goes, I cannot say even Australia is up to this standard. Definitely, they've been amazing.
Extremely attentive. Yeah. They had a good experience. Yeah.
Nothing was forced. Like if we said, okay, that doesn't go for me, they listen. Whereas most of the doctors in Australia are sort of, no, I know what I'm talking about. So you do as I say because I'm the expert. They didn't. They listened and made it different. Made it different. That was working for him because his arthritis is really bad. So his hand, with the injection, it just had to go through a lot of inflammation, and they worked with it, and hopefully it's going to be much better.
Have you mentioned to your doctors in Australia that you're going for something like that?
Tell him what he said.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, but it's a new frontier, so not many doctors know. I mean, there's a lot of genetic research nowadays, and there are a lot of things against stem cell and genetic manipulation, and that's mainly by pharmaceuticals, and they'll be out of business if this continues. So,
I had no problem recommending the mRNA vaccines, pushing it literally. But when it comes to stem cell, he said, as far as I'm concerned, it's for people that have got more money than sense. So, okay. And honestly, new territories, none of them is willing to look into it. None of them wants to deal with things are different. Even naturopathy, chiropractors. You tell them I've been to chiropractor. Oh.
Have you had your program changed, treatment program changed?
Yes. I went for the skin treatment, facial skin treatment. I would say, by all means, go for it, but ask for it to be put on there completely, because it's very, very painful. But hopefully the result is going to be amazing.
Did you saw any improvements in this part?
Have you already noticed while being in the clinic any changes?
To me, for me, definitely. It's been only about a week since they did the injection on my shoulders. My knee, my shoulder, my lower back I haven't seen that much. So I'm waiting for a month that it takes, but my shoulders already, it were giving me a lot of pain at night. I had to get up every 2 hours, move, and that has stopped, which is, to me, is a blessing. I get a good sleep. Knee, only when I walk a lot, starts. Otherwise, normally when I walk here, knee has been, again, immensely improved. So for me, has been very good.
I'm yet to see the results. Yeah, it will take a while, I think. My wrist and fingers, they're back to normal now, but I had injections into my wrist directly, and that's painful, so it will take a few weeks, I think, before I get back.
Is there anything else you would like to add about your experience with Swiss Medica?
Do you have something to say for someone who is maybe thinking of coming or not?
Generally, I mean, you're a skeptic. I mean, there's a lot of skepticism about the stem cells and where you get it, and it's as I said, it's an unknown territory. So our experience so far has been fantastic because we got picked up at the airport. We brought here and
explained every step of the way.
The staff are fantastic. Never seen so many people smile. So it's always good. That in itself is a good pickup.
Definitely, and they have never told us treated most of the medical industry. They treat you like a fool, like you don't understand, so you just follow what I say. They have not. Our doctor, Dr. Alana, completely. You don't understand it, she explains. She tells you what it is, where it comes from. And if she didn't know something that we asked, she would, I'll come back to you, I have to, and she would come back to us. Definitely, we personally recommend it to anybody. It definitely has been perfect.
What kind of stem cell did they take?
We had several different types of stem cell. I had injections, direct injections, and also into blood fusions and so forth. Mostly from umbilical and so forth.
Placenta,
placenta
and also exosomes. Exosomes. Yeah. Because we had a lot of our problems were across the body, so they gave us intravenously, which they said that goes across the body, so it works better for us. Injection into the knee, because that was my problem area, and his hand was injection of the mixed thing into his wrist, because it's got very heavy, what do you call it? Arthritis. So hopefully we are hoping that it also improves the way our body works. Maybe it improves a little bit of insulin.
Hopefully we do in 3 months' time we do a
test and
interview with better results
and tell you how good it has been for us.
Hope to hear that.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much.